media to such a fine tune that both have kept the integrity of the fourth pillar. Today, we are honored with the presence of Sri Muhammad Maqsood Khan as chief guest and Sri Pushpanshu Khare as special guest. I request technical team to virtually welcome them. Now I request Ms. Seema Uike to brief about the sojourn of Pravah 23.
Thank you so much, sir. Chief guest of this session, Mohammad Maqsood Khan. Special guest of the session, Mr. Pushpanshu Khare. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, Dr. Upinder Dhar. Coordinator of the Sri Vaishnav Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication and convener of Pravah 2023, Dr. Santosh Dhar. Coordinator Pravah 2023, Ms. Shivide Sarkar. Respected directors, HODs, HOIs, faculty members, and dear participants. I, Seema Uike, Faculty Coordinator of Pravah 2023, feels immense pleasure in presenting the report of the conclave. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, Madam, it's legible. Please go ahead. Please.
Okay. Sri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya organized a two-day national media conclave Pravah on 28th and 29th March 2023. The event is continuously organized for last 7 years with the aim to understand the objective, scope, and challenges in journalism. It also provides the platform for different media personalities to come together and share their valuable opinion. The theme for this year conclave was Changing Trend in Media, Challenges and Opportunities, which was conducted online on Zoom platform, and workshop was conducted in offline mode. Approximately 100 students from media and other streams virtually participated in the event. The day one starts with the inaugural session. The inaugural session commences with the virtual lamp lighting and Saraswati Vandana. The guests were welcomed virtually and Pravah 2023 introduction video was played. Mr. Naveed Qureshi, anchor News Nation, was the chief guest, and Mr. Mridul Sharma, anchor Republic Bharat, was the special guest of the occasion. Dr. Santosh Dhar, Conclave Chair Pravah 2023 and Coordinator SBI GMC, gave the introduction of Pravah and said that the demand of consumers have been changed by the rising level of media. So the media companies are very much interested to provide more and more content to the society. Advertisers have found out that content is the king. She also focused on augmented and virtual reality. She further stated that Pravah created the platform for where luminaries from different virtual and real world come together, share their experience and knowledge of their respective fields. She also stated that this conclave will help students in felicitating and develop successful, sustained professional careers and ensuring their services to the society. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, Dr. Upinder Dhar, welcomed the guests and congratulated the organizers for choosing the appropriate theme for Pravah, that is, the changing trends in media, challenges and opportunities. He further stated that there are many changes which are taking place very quickly and nowadays the growth of media industry. Media as an industry is very vibrant that has many components like entertainment, advertisement, OTT, social media, live event, gaming and animation. He further talked about evident benefits of new trends in media like availability of online newspapers, advertisement campaigns, and role of FMs and RJs to make music more popular. The guest of the event, Mr. Mradul Sharma, news anchor to Public Bharat, said that in this digital world, changes must be there and it must be fast. But we should make our understanding clear between entertainment and media industry because electronic media is different from entertainment media. He further stated that youngsters must take the responsibility to use the media in a proper manner so that it can provide us positive outcomes. He concluded by saying that social media will be relevant and beneficial for society if people consume the content in a proper manner. Professor Shilide Sarkar, Coordinator Pravah 2023, proposed the word of thanks, and the inaugural session was ended up with the national anthem. The master of the ceremony was Dr. Anu Ukande, and the rapporteur of the session was Dr. Nasreen Ansari. The plenary session was held after the inaugural session. The plenary session started with the welcome of the speakers. The session chair was Dr. T.K. Mandal, professor and coordinator of SBIC. The speakers of these sessions are Ms. Shabani Banerjee, journalist and content head at People's University, RJES, Mirchi Plus, and Mr. Shubir Azad, filmmaker. Session chair Dr. T.K. Mandal welcomed the guest and gave an introduction about the Pravah 2023. The session started with the deliberation of Ms. Shabani Banerjee. She said that new age media will be able to provide accessible and better quality of information and entertainment at a relatively cheaper cost. But authenticity is a questionable term in today's media trend. She also talked about evolution of media from old media to new media. Second speaker of this session, RJ Yash Radiomichi, shared his experience of working as an RJ and talked about the positive outcomes of radio, which is considered as a fading medium in digital era. He also talks about the opportunities created by new age media, letting people create content even in the remote areas without the support of media houses. Third speaker of the session, Mr. Subir Azad, talked about the aspect of filmmaking and said that students should observe surroundings while making film. He further said that duration of your film does not matter. What matters is the content of your film. After that, Q&A session was conducted where the audience asked the questions to the speakers. The concluding remark was given by the session chair, Dr. T.K. Mandal, professor and coordinator of SBIC. He appreciated the viewpoint of the speakers and discussed the initial media phase, which was way more different from current media scenario. He appreciated today's media person for their contribution in the society. Plenary session ended up with the words of thanks proposed by the session chair. The master of the ceremony was Dr. Sheetal Jain, and the reporter of the session was Ms. Arpana Singh. The second day starts with the offline workshop on content writing. The resource person was Mr. Ekagri Sharma, who worked as a content writer for popular shows like The Kapil Sharma Show, Jio, Dhan Dhanadhan, and other TV shows. In his deliberation, he said that socializing with people leads to new perspective of writing, and it's important to build connection and networks for better understanding of the field. He also said that content writing is a creative job, and one who is willing to push their limits will become the successful writer. The word of thanks was proposed by Ms. Shilide Sarkar. In the end of the workshop, memento was given by Mr. Satish Kumar Patel. The anchor of the session was Ms. Seema Uike. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. As you all know, the importance of feedback for any event is hard to overestimate. Sharing information on what can and needs to be improved helps optimize the outcome and get things done in less time. So for feedback, I call upon Ms. Sakshi Pancholi to share the feedback. Over to you, Sakshi.
Thank you, sir. For according to me, the session was very interesting and helpful. I learned many things, and it was very interactive as well. Thank you for adding me in this. I'm looking forward to more such conclaves. Thank you so much.
Okay. Now I call Ritik De Sarkar for the feedback.
Uh, Thank you, sir, for having me. The speakers were really great, and I thoroughly enjoyed listening to all of them. And I also look forward to see more conclaves in future. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Ritik. Now I request Dr. Upinder Dhar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapit Vishwavidyalaya Indore, to address the August gathering. Over to you, sir.
Being in an academic institution, one of our major functions is to create opportunities for creating or giving opportunity to each faculty member to generate ideas, new ideas, think of something new, and then disseminate. See, research has a meaning only if it can be applied. Research has meaning if its impact can be seen on the society. If we are doing research for the sake of research and it has no impact, only we are writing in our profile that I have done this work or that work, it has no meaning. So research activity becomes meaningful only if we are able to create new knowledge and then further disseminate it for application. So here in Shri Vaishnav Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya, our focus is to conceive various topics in various disciplines and conduct the conferences, conclaves, which we are doing. So in each of the, out of these 17 constituent institutes which we have, discipline-wise institutes, we have been organizing these conferences at the institute level. That means each institute is having some platform or the other, academic platform or the other. Say, for example, Pravah. Pravah we have been organizing since 2007 as a platform for bringing academicians and practitioners together so that they can interact with each other, they can share their experiences, and in the process, everybody gets learned. See, learning is an ongoing process. When we talk of learning, it is not, it doesn't, those days are gone. When we used to say learning means we are referring to students. No, all of us are students. So we talk about lifelong learning today. So all of us, when we participate in such forums, we learn. So Pravah is the platform for journalism. Similarly, there are other platforms on for other disciplines. So I'm sure that this 2 days conclave was useful, and there have been many practitioners who have shared their experiences. And at the same time, there are thoughts which should precipitate the research. It should lead to something, it should lead to an activity so that new knowledge could be created, which can be applied. Say, for example, yesterday we were discussing about the new trends which can be seen. And in fact, the theme of this Pravah 2023 has been changing trends in media. So what are the changing trends? If in every component of media, you would see that there are changing trends, starting from television to paper, to social media, to OTT, and so on. Things are changing. You see, the media is not, today the media is not what it used to be, say, only a few years back. Very fast things have been changing. And here again, we can see the technological intervention. Technology has brought about many changes and very fast, faster than we would have otherwise thought of. Therefore, we have to be in tune with time, keep on learning, and see to it that we are able to have new knowledge, and that can be further applied, and that goes on. It's a continuing process. So I'm very happy that the resource persons who have joined Pravah 2023 have shared their experiences, and then it has to be a continuing process. It should go on. Say, in every activity that we organize, we announce the theme for the next season of that activity. And I'm not sure whether in the case of Pravah also you have done that, whether you have released the brochure for the Pravah 2024. If it has not been done, then it should be done fast, so that all those who are interested, they have sufficient time to think about doing some studies and then share their findings during Pravah 2024. So with these words, as I always say, when we start a program, we start with an inauguration and we close it with a valedictory session. But then that does not mean valedictory is an end in itself. It is not. Valedictory is an indicator for the new beginning. So we have to begin for the further next activity, say Pravah 2024. We need to start now so that we can do it in a better way next time. So there are many nitty-gritties associated with every activity. So those nitty-gritties can be taken care of, can be paid attention that they deserve only if we have sound planning. If we do work on it for a long time, and then ultimately it results into something which we look for. So with these words, thank you very much. And I'm sure that all those who were associated with Pravah this year as delegates or as resource persons will stay connected with us so that we can make further contribution in this direction. As I said, when I'm saying contribution, I'm not referring only the theoretical part. Today we emphasize on application. Application, so you generate some knowledge, but then apply it. If it cannot be applied, then it does not serve much purpose. So we can keep on doing it. I would congratulate all the organizing team members who had put in a lot of efforts for Pravah 2023. And the show must go on. Now start after valedictory, start working for Pravah 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the words of wisdom and assertion too. Now it is the time to add flow to this Prabha 23. I take the privilege to introduce the chief guest for the session, Sri Muhammad Maqsood Khan. Sir is a versatile generalist. He has an experience of more than 1.5 decade in the field of journalism, but is not confined to a specific beat or profile and loves to explore various realms of journalism. He has worked with the big media organizations such as Danik Bhaskar, News Express, News World India, News Nation, Z Media, and Bag Network News 24. He has covered big stories both as an anchor and a reporter, comprising of general and assembly elections. Maqsood sir has been a prominent TV debate anchor for more than 10 years with an effective command on regional, national, and international issues. So Maqsood Khan sir is currently working with News 24 and hosting prime time shows. So over to you, sir, now. Maqsood sir, can you hear me? Yeah, please,
Yeah,
please, please.
I am audible.
Absolutely audible, sir. Please, please go ahead.
First of all, I'm really sorry for today what's happened with me. There is some technical issue in my handset, and sincerely apologize. Late join कर रहा हूँ आप लोगों को. मुझे एक्चुअली थोड़ा टाइम को लेकर कुछ कंफ्यूजन था. तो बहुत माफी आप लोगों से कि लेट ज्वाइन कर पा रहा हूँ आप लोगों को. और प्रवाह में शामिल होकर मुझे बहुत अच्छा महसूस हो रहा है. इसलिए महसूस अच्छा हो रहा है क्योंकि अमूमन में इस तरह के यहाँ पर आप जैसे सीनियर टीचर्स हो, प्रोफेसर्स हो, क्योंकि मैं जैसा कि अभी सर ने कहा कि आई एम मैं खुद अभी अपने आप को जो है स्टूडेंट ही मानता हूँ। बेशक कि 15 साल के करीब हो चुके हैं न्यूज एंकरिंग करते करते, अलग अलग शोज करते हुए। जो लास्ट एक्सपीरियंस था वो उत्तर प्रदेश इलेक्शन को कवर करना था। ऑलमोस्ट 132 डेज, 132 दिनों के लिए मैं अपने घर से, फैमिली से दूर रहा, पूरा उत्तर प्रदेश को घूम रहा था। और छोटा सा एक्सपीरियंस एक शेयर करूंगा। वैसे ये प्लेटफॉर्म मुझे नहीं लगता कि इसके लिए है या नहीं है, लेकिन अगर चैलेंजेस को लेकर जो बात हम यहाँ पर कर रहे हैं, एक नया चैलेंजेस इस वक्त मीडिया के सामने ये आ रहा है कि नॉट अ टेक्निकल पार्ट, कि आप कभी भी कोई खबर दिखा देते हैं तो आपके ऊपर डेफेमेशन फाइल हो जाता है। यस्टरडे आई वाज इन वेरी कोल्ड, आई एम फेसिंग अ डेफेमेशन केस आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ से। तो ये भी एक सर, वीसी सर के लिए मैं कह रहा हूँ कि ये एक नया चैलेंज है, तो आप प्लीज जरा इस पर जरूर बात करिएगा अगले सेशन में। बहुत अच्छा लगा और बहुत शुक्रिया मुझे प्रवाह में जोड़ने के लिए, वीसी सर, जोशी सर, एंड ऑल द रिस्पेक्टेड एंड डियर पीपल। सो जोशी सर, प्लीज टेल मी, मतलब अब मुझे क्या करना है बताइए मुझे, आई डोंट हैव मच आइडिया।
सर मैं तो रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, बिकॉज यू आर अ फाइन ब्लेंड of all these things of print media as well as electronic media. So I request you to share your experiences with the print media as well as the electronic media and the upcoming challenges for the society. Because this media is a fourth pillar now, sir, and still the people they do watch electronic media, but as far as when the beliefs are concerned, they are more focused with the print media. So as a blend, we all would like to know the challenges and the opportunities for the upcoming students, how they can pursue their career, and how the faculties they should pursue their career, and how the media has got more role and opportunities for the upcoming years.
When we are talking about challenges and the changing trends in media, the first of all, I feel that there is a minor difference between nowadays and now era. Sorry, मैं आप लोगों के सामने बहुत छोटा हूँ ये बात करने के लिए, लेकिन अपने 15 साल एक्सपीरियंस में मैं जो फील कर रहा हूँ आज के दौर में, वो ये कि जर्नलिस्ट एंड जनरलिस्ट, मतलब बहुत कुछ घालमेल इसमें हो चुका है, बहुत कुछ मिक्सअप हो चुका है। ट्रेंड्स को लेकर हम बात करें तो जैसा कि वीसी सर बता रहे थे, पहले हमने कहाँ से शुरू किया। देखिए, वक्त बदलता है, दौर बदलता है, तो चीजें भी बदलती। नई टेक्निक्स जो है आपके लिए सहूलतें पैदा करती हैं, लेकिन वही टेक्निक्स आपके लिए चैलेंजेस भी पैदा करती हैं। आज के दौर में सबसे बड़ा जो चैलेंज है हमारे लिए, वो जो चैलेंज है वो फेक न्यूज से लड़ना है मेरे लिहाज से। क्योंकि सोशल मीडिया या हमारे हाथ में जो मल्टीमीडिया मोबाइल्स हैं, उसने एक नए तरीके का एक वॉर जोन मिलाकर हमें खड़ा कर दिया है। वी हैव टू डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन न्यूज एंड प्रोपोगेंडा एंड नैरेटिव एंड जो भी हम इसे कहें, बहुत सारी चीजें अभी हमें समझना पड़ेगी। फेक न्यूज से हमें लड़ना पड़ेगा, झूठे जो नैरेटिव करने की कोशिश हो रही है फेक न्यूज के जरिए। अभी रिसेंटली वो तमिलनाडु वाले वीडियो को लेकर बिहार का एक मनीष कश्यप, आई थिंक उसका नाम, उसको अरेस्ट किया गया है। तो ये सब चीजें हो रही हैं। एंड आफ्टर, जब से ये 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G के एरा में जैसे जैसे हम आगे बढ़े, सोशल मीडिया से कोई भी दूर नहीं। तो सोशल मीडिया के आने के बाद से कोई भी रातों रात स्टार बन जाता है, कोई भी रातों रात हीरो से जीरो बन जाता है। ये एक बड़ा चैलेंज मुझे लगता है कि हम फेस कर रहे हैं। मैं कुछ दिनों पहले उन्हें सुन रहा था, चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया DY चंद्रचूड़ सर। तो नो डाउट देयर इज नो डेमोक्रेसी विदाउट जर्नलिज्म, एंड जर्नलिज्म इन टुडेज एरा, जर्नलिज्म के दौर में, जैसा कि मैं अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कर रहा था कि कल मुझे मजिस्ट्रेट के सामने हाजिर होना पड़ा, मुझे अपनी जमानत लेनी पड़ी एक खबर के लिए, क्योंकि मुझे पार्टी ने डिफेमेशन मुझ पर फाइल की। वो खबर कितनी सही है कितनी गलत है, मतलब इवन सिर्फ मैं नहीं, मतलब वो क्योंकि दैट टाइम आई वाज वर्किंग विद जी न्यूज, तो वो जी मीडिया के ऊपर केस है, बट बीइंग एन एंकर आई वाज द पार्ट ऑफ दैट न्यूज, सो आई हैव टू फेस these defamation. Even not Z News is facing that, but even News 18 India, उनके ऊपर भी सेम केस हो रखा है आम आदमी पार्टी की तरफ से। तो जर्नलिज्म जब आप करने के लिए उतर रहे हैं तो आप सिर्फ जर्नलिज्म ही कर रहे हैं, जो वीडियो आ रहे हैं, जिस तरह के खबरें आ रही हैं, जिस तरह के सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर चीजें हो रही हैं, उसको लेकर सबसे बड़ी जो लड़ाई है वो तो यही है कि जो चैलेंज मैं अपने लिए देख रहा हूँ या इस दौर में देख रहा हूँ मीडिया के लिए, चाहे वो प्रिंट या इलेक्ट्रॉनिक या सोशल मीडिया के लिए, कि आप अनजाने में भी कई बार उस नैरेटिव का हिस्सा बन जाते हैं या आप उस प्रोपेगेंडा या उस फेक न्यूज में उलझ जाते हैं। बस हमें तो पहले ये तय करना पड़ेगा कि फेक न्यूज से लड़े कैसे, कौन सी न्यूज फेक है कौन सी रियल है। वो ऑन एयर जाने से पहले हमें बहुत सी चीजें रेक्टिफाई करनी पड़ेगी। परसों की बात है जब अतीक अहमद को अहमदाबाद से साबरमती जेल से शिफ्ट कर रहे थे प्रयागराज में, इलाहाबाद में, तो ये जो चीज आप बोल रहे हैं, आपने चूंकि ट्रेंड्स को लेकर बात है, थोड़ा सा ऐड ऑन करना चाहूंगा। प्रिंट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और ये वो आप न्यूज चैनल को लेकर भी एक नए चैलेंजेस अभी हैं। सोशल मीडिया पर आप पहले
Sir, unmute yourself. Khan sir, unmute yourself, please. Am I audible to you, sir? Unmute. I think we have lost the connection with Khan sir. He'll be back shortly. Very soon he will be with us. Yeah,
Sorry.
he is with us. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hello. I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay.
ऑफिस से
Sir.
कॉल था एक्चुअली, ऑफिस से कॉल था।
Yes, please.
मुझे ऑफिस भी निकलना था एक्चुअली, मैंने थोड़ा टाइम लिया था आज।
Sir, unmute yourself. Khan sir, आप म्यूट हो गए हैं फिर।
हेलो,
audible? Yeah, you're audible, sir. Please.
आई एम सॉरी। वहीं से कॉल आ रहा है इंस्टीट्यूट से मुझे, शायद वो बीच में ब्रेक हुआ होगा, तो वो लोग रेक्टिफाई कर रहे होंगे कि इशू क्या हुआ है। हेलो।
Yes, sir.
हेलो। हाँ, सो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट, मतलब सबसे पहले सबसे तेज पहले सब कुछ एजेंसी के थ्रू बीच में एक वक्त हुआ था। पहले लोग अपना एक्सक्लूसिवनेस दिखाते थे, फिर बीच में एजेंसीज जो न्यूज देती थी वही सारे चैनल्स पर चलने लगी। फिर थोड़ा सा ट्रेंड बदला, फिर उसके बाद अब वापस से वही चीजें शुरू हुई हैं कि भाई वो खबर हमारे पास, हमारी आइडिया हमारे कैमरे पर क्यों नहीं है, वो हम एक्सक्लूसिव क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे हैं। तो ये एक अलग तरह का प्रेशर है। इसलिए आपने देखा होगा कि जहां पर कोई एक खबर है और कोई बड़ी खबर है, तो वहां पर एक ही चैनल से करीब 2 से लेकर 3 रिपोर्टर या एंकर वहां पर ऑन ग्राउंड होते हैं। और यही वजह होती है कि ऑन अ वेरी लाइटर नोट कि हम अतीक अहमद जब अगर वॉशरूम के लिए रास्ते में रुकता है, तो पहले हमारे कैमरे पर अतीक अहमद आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है, हम फिर उसको ऑन एयर कर देते हैं विदाउट फिल्ट्रेशन। तो ये चीजें भी हम देख रहे हैं। और एक सबसे बड़ी जो चीज है सर, वो ये मैं हमेशा फील कर रहा हूं या फील करता हूं मैं, कि हम लोगों की, मतलब हम सभी की, हमारी जो पब्लिक मेमोरी है वो बहुत शॉर्ट होती है। हम कोई भी चीज देखते हैं उस पर रिएक्ट करते हैं, लेकिन 1 दिन बाद, 2 दिन बाद या 3 दिन बाद हम खुद भूल जाते हैं उस बात को। और इन दिनों जिस तरह की खबरें या जिस तरह के चैलेंजेस हम लोगों को फेस करने पड़ रहे हैं, तो वो मेरे लिए थोड़ा बहुत ये बड़ा चैलेंज मैं मानता हूं अपने लिए। अगर आप और अगर सीजीआई कह रहे हैं या कोई और ये कह रहा है, या इससे पहले भी ये बातें होती रही हैं कि देयर इज नो डेमोक्रेसी विदाउट जर्नलिज्म, तो आज के दौर में हमें ये कहना चाहिए कि देयर इज नो डेमोक्रेसी विदाउट फ्री जर्नलिज्म। ये एक अलग अपने आप में एक चैलेंज है। तो प्लीज सर।
Yes, sir. You're absolutely right, sir. This uh, can I move ahead, sir? Over
Yeah,
with
please.
Okay, sir. So thank you very much. And it's really a challenge for all of us, especially for the journalist, where the expectations, as we've seen, sir has got a call from his office. So we have seen that the expectations for the journalists are too high, too much high. And to cope with the expectation at the same time and to do other duties is really a challenging task for them. So
You are doing a 24/7
yeah,
job.
24/7, yeah, and that's a real challenge.
It's a big challenge. एक कोरोना में पूरी दुनिया ठप हो गई थी. The doctors doing their duties, the police officers, the army, and the media.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And the people, they expect, naturally they are expecting much more from the media houses, because the whatever they receive the information, all the knowledge is only from the media only. Otherwise, it was difficult to wait for at least for 12 hours and to get a print paper on the next day. But here you are giving,
Exactly.
covering everything live, and for that coverage we must also know that the people who are covering all these things, they are also human beings. They are not machines. They are using machines, but they are not machines. So thank you, sir. I'd like to go ahead now, and now I take the privilege to introduce our special guest, Sri Pushpanshu Khare. So Khare sir has 5 years of experience in theatre and has performed over 19 plays. He has done diploma in film acting from Kishori Namit Kapoor Acting School and has done a 6-month diploma from Shamik Dawar Institute of Performing Arts. Sir has worked in films such as Janit Mezari, Z5 from Z5 House, Baggage from Hotstar. We have also seen him in web series such as Murder Mary Jaan. It's again from the Hotstar Quicks. Happy as parallel lead. Tiwari will be Urmila Matondkar comeback web series releasing in May, and Viram as parallel lead releasing in April. Sorry. He has done 42 advertisements for brands such as Bank of Baroda, Birla Capital, Skyline, Health, BJP, Pure Sure Milk, Swastika Investmart, Dr. Reddy's, ICICI, UN Social Info Beans, etc. He has worked in more than 10 short films and can also be seen in the music videos Buliye, excuse me, by Indore Roots Band on YouTube. Now over to you, sir. Pushpanshu sir, can you hear me? No, we can't hear you, sir. So you are not audible right now.
Okay, wait just a second. Am I audible now?
You are audible.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, thank you so much, Vaishnav Vidyapit Vishwavidyalaya, for inviting me for this session. My heartiest regards and my heartiest greeting to everybody who's involved in this session. And first of all, I would like to say, Khan Saab, don't worry, Satyamev Jayate. And so don't worry about that court case. It'll be fine. I would like to share one thing that, so a brief introduction about myself. I'm from Indore, and I've done engineering from Medicaps University. Along with my engineering, I was involved in the theatrics and I was involved in the theater, Rangmanch Art of Drama. I was doing theater there. But and I got a job as well in Pune in Zensa Technologies, but my heart was in performing arts. And so I discussed with my parents. They said it's completely fine. It's your call. It's your life. Take your call. And then मेरी तो टिकट भी बुक हो गई थी पुणे की, but then I canceled that ticket और मैं मुंबई आ गया. I started my acting course, my dance course. One anecdote I would like to share from my acting days, that on the first day, the Kishore Namit Kapoor sir, it's a very prestigious institute. Ranveer Singh and Hrithik Roshan and Akshay Khanna and everybody has done their course from their institute. So on the first day, they did this exercise with all the students. They asked us to to close our nostrils like this and hold it for as long as you can. And then they said that, did you want your breath back? If agar wo jhatpatahat hai acting ke liye, then you should come into this field. Otherwise you should go back to your home or do whatever else. And after 7 years I realized this thing, that this is very true for performing arts, for acting field, that if you are absolutely sure that this is the thing that you want to do for the rest of your life, then you should come into this acting field. Because you see, you can always say that, you can always pump yourself with quotes like, oh, my only competition is with the man in the mirror. But if you see it pragmatically, yesterday I was seeing that one of the leading casting director gave an interview, and he said that on daily basis they receive 2500 job application, the actors profile, they get 2500 emails every day. And so you are every day in a month, they, how many applications are reaching them, and they are casting for one ad. So how many people are there for one seat? So you have to look at it that way. And so, and to get the job, I'm now currently, by God's grace, I'm a working actor. I'm getting work, and I'm actively involved in web series and films. There are a couple of projects which are yet to be released. This can only happen when you are a man of content, when you have something to offer. Directors and producers the only thing that they see, that what you can offer, what you have to offer, what you can bring to the table. What you can bring to the table is the line that I have heard so many times. Because there's so many people, the only person who's trained well, the only person who approaches it with 100% involvement can get there. This is not unrealistic. This is, people have made it. We have success stories of Shah Rukh Khan and Nawazuddin Siddiqui and all these people, but they were highly trained people. So training is one thing. About the topic of today is the challenges and opportunities. First challenges is that, like Khan Sahab was addressing, that anybody can go from zero to hero because of social media. But I would like to add one thing, that you can become popular in a day, but success requires longevity. You can be successful only if you have content within you, if only you have training, if you have something to offer. Then, because popularity comes and goes, they say one film wonder. There's a popular saying in this entertainment industry, that one film wonder, that you come and you fade away. You can only sustain yourself with this. Now, because of the OTT platforms, there are so many opportunities. I can't even imagine what actors were like 10 years back, because after Netflix and Amazon and Z5 and MX Player and all these wonderful platforms, there are many opportunities. But at the same time, you have bigger competition, because people want to come into acting. They are seeing opportunity there. So both the things go hand in hand. But there are system. And now the greatest opportunity in today's time, in my time, is casting directors have come. 5 years, 7 years back, they were not there. Only one or two people. Now there are many casting directors. You make your profile, you make your actor profile, you train yourself, you do whatever is needed to be done, and there are professional, authentic ways through which you can approach. ये वो जमाना बिल्कुल नहीं है कि जब डायरेक्टर के घर के सामने खड़े रहना पड़ता है और कि शायद वो देख लेगा, राम गोपाल वर्मा के ऑफिस के सामने खड़े रहना पड़ा है कि यार शायद वो देख लेगा तो मुझे चांस मिल जाएगा. It's not at all like that. It's very beautiful nowadays. So this is my this I want to share. Now you ask Amit sir if you.
Pushpanshu sir, you are being in the media and the live media and doing the web series right now. You got so many assignments with you. So how would you like to give the guidance? Because right now the opportunities are galore and the stakes are high. But to make ourselves in that room, to get a room to breathe, to get a room to stand is really difficult. So how you will tell our youngsters to to cope with these situations? Because many times you may be getting role, you may not be getting role. As you quoted for Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Shah Rukh Khan, Nawazuddin Siddiqui at least took 20-25 years to come into the live media stream. So how you will cope that? How you will pass that situation of such a time bound situation? How you will cope with it, sir?
So now at this point for this question, I have only one answer, sir. Meditation, spirituality, and meditation saved me because see, I'm working in a field which has many ups and downs, and ups and downs is like you can be finished. It can take you over. There we have listened to many stories when people actors got succumbed to their failure and they committed suicide, and many things have happened with actors. So particularly for artists, it is very important to be well centered. For since 2019 I've been doing meditation, and with meditation you have a sense of detachment. Success and failure is a process. It's not your success and failure. So it's a process. You take it, you start seeing it objectively. Okay, failure is the best season to sow the seeds of success. You start thinking like that. You don't take it very personally, and you are well centered, and it improves your second thing. You have to be perseverant. Perseverance is the key in this industry. If you will ask many actors, everybody will say this one thing, that you have to persevere, because someday this is not a process oriented, that okay, you pass this exam, you'll get the job. This is very people's business. So somebody sees you somewhere. There are many times this has happened, that somebody saw me somewhere, he gave my contact number to somebody else, that somebody else gave my contact number to somebody else, and he cast me for web series. I never send my profile to that very person, but somehow, because casting directors also have a WhatsApp group, so if they spots a talent, they take that work and they post his work in that WhatsApp group. So suddenly now you are nobody, and in 1 minute you are known to 200 casting people. सो यू आर कॉन्स्टेंटली इन आई. ये बोलते हैं ऐसा इंडस्ट्री में कि मुट्ठी भर के इंडस्ट्री पता चल जाता है. So you it's very, but you have to be perseverant. So two things that have worked for me is spirituality, meditation, looking after yourself. Second is perseverance, and training is must. Training is must. You can get a chance without training. You can get a chance based on your looks. You can get a chance because of your contact. But कैमरे के सामने आपको आप ही को परफॉर्म करना है. Nobody else can perform for you. You have to perform. और audience जो है, if audience decides that I want to see this person, you'll automatically succeed. If audience says that नहीं यार मुझे नहीं देखना, so then कितना भी पैसा लगाया है, तो क्योंकि ये money and audience they have the highest seat in this, because it is a business as well. It is art, but it is also business. And they are the people who are in position are producers and directors. They are looking things from a very objective point of view. No matter how much contact you have, or who बड़ी nepotism की बहुत debate होती है, but at the end of the day you have to perform for yourself. So these are the things that
Correct, sir. I can call you a technocrat come artist, because you were an engineer from the Medicaps Indore. Sir, you are right now working on so many web series you are doing. So this is another alternate way of getting entertainment. So how do you find this, and how do you find the opportunities and challenges in the field of web series? Because is it going to replace the PVR and theaters and cinema of 3 years, or is it going to wind up, or is it only a bubble of a few time that will be going to end up? So how do you visualize the entire business and the panorama of web series, sir?
See, one drawback of OTT is that communal viewing, the group viewing, it doesn't allow. You want to go out with your friends, you want to go out with your family, and the one thing is that you want to go to the cinema and enjoy the big. It is an experience by itself. So you want to experience that trance. You want to. So, but of course, with OTT, because the tickets are going higher and higher, so I think both will survive on their own merits, because cinema OTT can never replace the experience that a cinema hall gives you. It's totally different experience altogether. A film like RRR or Bahubali, you can never enjoy it on OTT as much as you can enjoy it on the big screen. So I think both will survive, but with the advent of technology, of course, OTT will go higher and higher and higher. There will be much more opportunities for filmmaker and artists and actors in the OTT space. As I am seeing right now, there are 25 web series being shot in Bhopal currently as we speak. So this is the OTT game, but then also the quality is not that much, because we have this much only writers. So and because they want to consume data, but the specialist writers are not there. A writer can write one web series in a year or two maximum. Other works are a bit amateur, and then it goes to some low level OTT platforms, and it disappears. So quality will always be a question in the OTT platform.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Satish Patel, sir, to propose the vote of thanks. Over to you, Satish, sir.
Thank you, Amit sir. Good afternoon, honorable dignitaries, distinguished guests, respected director, HOIs, HODs, faculties, and dear participants. On behalf of Sri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya and Sri Vaishnav Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication, I feel immense pleasure in proposing the vote of thanks. Media has become the integral part of our daily life, shaping the way we consume and interpret the information, whether it's through traditional forms like newspaper, television, and radio, or new digital platforms like social media and podcasts. The media has an immense power to inform, educate, and influence us. With this power comes great responsibility, and it's up to us as a creator and a consumer to critically evaluate the information. In the last 2 days at Pravah, we learned about the various aspects of the media, trends, and challenges, and I'm sure it will certainly benefit us all. Organizing an event and making it a successful is a important and a difficult task. But with the help of teammates and the fellow helpers, we can make it simpler. First, first of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mohammad Maqsood Khan, and special guest, Pushpanshu Khare, who took out the time from their busy schedule to be a part of Prava 2023. I'm sure all the participants have must learn a lot from the experiences you both shared with them. We were fortunate to have a distinguished speakers such as Mridul Sharma, news anchor from the Republic of Bharat, journalist Ms. Sarvani Banerjee, R.J. Yash Pratap from Radio Mirchi, filmmaker Sudhir Azad, and writer Kavya Sharma, who joined us in Prabha 2023 and enlightened us with the words of wisdom. I would like to express my gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Upendra Sir, who has helped us and guided us through all the hurdles we faced. I'm, I'm sure uh, the help and the guidance has helped us a lot, and I'm extremely grateful to the coordinator of Sri Vaishnav Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication and convener of Prava 2023, Dr. Santosh Dharma, for continuous guidance, support, and active involvement to make this idea a reality. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the coordinator of Prava 2023, Ms. Shuli Sarkar, and colleague Ms. Seema Ulke. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to the committee members, master of the ceremony, rapporteurs, and technical team whose constant support has contributed to the success of Prava. Last but not the least, thanks to all my dear students for helping us throughout the event and making it a grand success. Thanks to all the people who have helped us either directly or indirectly to make this event happen. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Satish, sir. Before we conclude, I'm sorry. Before we go for a new beginning, I request all of you to raise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you to all of you. The session is being concluded now. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, Khale sir. Thank you, Khan sir. Dharam madam.
Thank you, Amit Joshi sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Really, very sorry.
Yes, sir. Thank you.